drags into frame. Are we serious?
What is what?
On stream, you could see Stas carry Valentina inside.
Bro, this dude, like, his brain is just, like, not there. He dragged the body of his dead girlfriend onto the stream to say, yo, chat, is she dead? When you're live streaming, it means that things are happening simultaneously 24/7, meaning that you can't just, like, cut and edit out footage. So if something disturbing or crazy or wild happens, everybody can see it, which leads to some crazy instances and disturbing moments that have been captured on stream for us to check out because, I guess we are bored and we love the toxicity of checking out disturbing things happening on stream. So today we're gonna be checking out disturbing things done to people on live streams.
Stas Replay is a Russian streamer who has a very controversial history to say the least.
Is this the dude? Yo, chat, give me 10 gift and I'm gonna leave my girlfriend outside in the snow and get frostbite.
Most of his streams are just pure chaos, featuring himself and a group of friends performing challenges and stunts.
Whoa. I got friends, but we ain't that close. If it gets this close, bro, pause, man. But I guess they say if you have socks on, it's cool or something.
Performing challenges and stunts, often under the influence of alcohol and drugs.
Oh.
Stas is the epitome of what it means to be an awful human being.
Whoa.
Stas is the
This freak, who are you? Is he spitting on himself? Is he spitting on his dick? Is he spitting on a girl?
Stas is the epitome of what it means to be an awful human being.
Why?
He's a bully and would often perform immoral acts to gain viewers at the expense of his so-called friends.
He just smacking the hell out of somebody, bro? Yo, this is humiliation ritual. You would have to pay me, maybe $100. I'm taking that, bro. You could smack me as many times as you want for 100. You know how many Big Mac meals I can buy?
There's one instance where Stas befriended a man with disabilities and would invite him on stream to be his viewers' punching bag.
Oh my God. Oh my God. No. Oh, are you reading this? Slap him 99 times for $9.99? This is messed up on like 15 different levels. Okay, the donator is paying money to see this. Donator, what is going on in your head? Are you a psychopath? Like, do you want to watch this guy get beaten? He's disabled. Bro, it's like me and you are the only normal ones in this situation here, bro. Everybody else, weird.
Viewers would make donations and request that Stas abuse the man in various ways. Most included physical abuse, however some noteworthy ones involved the man drinking a bottle of oil and even getting a tattoo of viewers' names on his face.
Oh my God. No, this is genuinely sad. No, I might cry, bro. I might actually shed a tear, bro. This is not right. I condemn every action in this segment.
Stas would accept almost any request, and the manipulation he had on many people was rather disgusting, especially his hold over his girlfriend Valentina. Stas and Valentina's relationship was textbook abusive.
Damn.
Some instances, you can see the pair engaging in romantic gestures. However, most often, she was pushed, slapped, and thrown around by Stas. Similar to any other guest on his show, Valentina was a victim to Stas's abuse.
Okay.
In the clip here, we can see the aftermath of him pepper spraying her.
What? What type of couple is this? This is the least coupled couple I've ever seen. Y'all are enemies. These are sworn enemies who are just together for no reason. You pepper sprayed your girlfriend. That sentence doesn't even sound right. Yo, bro, what did you do to your girl when you were mad at her? I pepper sprayed her. Put this kid in the psych ward.
He then just rolls around in agony in the background.
Oh my God.
As Stas continues to talk with chat.
Oh my God.
These punishments would grow worse and worse until one day, Stas accepted a donation suggestion that he would forever regret. A viewer donated $1,000 for Stas to inflict pain on Valentina.
You know what, bro? For $1,000, this is not worth it. And I know somebody watched this video was probably like, no, never ever domestic abuse. That goes without saying. I mean, the fact that I'm saying that is crazy, but people do it, okay?
Force her outside in the frigid weather.
Oh my God. It's Russian? Russian.
Please note that Valentina was also pregnant during this.
Damn.
However, as always, Stas could care less.
Is it his baby? He doesn't care?
Argued that he needed to do it for the money, and Valentina tried to resist. However, Stas forced her outside onto the nearby balcony, locking the entrance and trapping Valentina in weather reaching as low as -8 degrees Celsius.
Insane.
During the ordeal, Valentina was only in her underwear and tried to grab a jacket. However, Stas refused. After hours of
girlfriend, by the way, lover, by the way, spouse, and holding his freaking kid. Are we serious? Like, oh my God, wait, let me chill, hold on. This is getting me tight, bro, pause.
Valentina bang against the door and scream for help. The pleas would stop, and soon after, Stas would go to check on her, where he would find an unconscious, freezing corpse.
What did you expect? It was -8 degrees. That's like freezing temperature, right? Boiling is like 100 and no, wait, Celsius, boiling is like 32. I don't know how it works, bro. I'm in America, bro. We use freaking Fahrenheit. Don't ask me why.
What? Vale.
Drags into frame. Are we serious?
What is what?
On stream, you could see Stas carry Valentina inside.
Yo, bro, this dude, like, his brain is just like not there. He's either fried off the perks, everything he did, I don't know, the injections, the spoon, heating up, heroin, whatever the heck. He dragged the body of his dead girlfriend onto the stream to say, yo, chat, is she dead? Brief intermission. If you're enjoying today's video so far, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 50,000 subscribers. Thank you very much.
And call for paramedics. He cries that he can't feel a heartbeat, and while he waits for the rest,
Oh, don't cry now, pussy. This is your fault.
he continues to talk with chat. All while Valentina's unconscious corpse lay on the couch behind him.
Are we serious?
After authorities arrived,
This man had no respect for her while she was alive and even after she passed.
Stas kept the stream running, all because viewers said they would donate money if he captured the aftermath of the murder. I can't express enough how much Stas truly resembles the power of greed in the face of evil.
This guy's the worst. Oh my God, bro.
Autopsy reports later found that it wasn't actually hypothermia that killed Valentina.
What was
but
it?
Instead, multiple blunt traumas she received in her head, all coming from Stas, moments before being locked outside.
That wasn't even the fatal ending. It was your punches. Yo, this guy's getting fried in prison. I hope.
A streamer by the
No,
name...
don't just skip over like that. I want to hear the ending of it. Does he go to jail for like 35 years? Does he get, like, you know, his innocence taken in prison? Like, what's going on?
A streamer by the name Willie Two Guns found himself in the middle of a complex situation. He was a frequent viewer of a fellow streamer named Only Use Me Blades. And after a breakup between Blade and his girlfriend of 3 years, Willie began to date Blade's ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
It wasn't long after that these two would get engaged and set up the entry point to one of the most disgusting and disturbing acts of humanity that I've ever seen on a live stream. Instead of hating each other, the two came to terms with the situation as Willie's fiance was a mutual connection between the two.
Okay.
Willie and Blade became friends, and one day, Willie was invited to Blade's content house to be a part of a stream they had going on later that day. Hosted by a fellow streamer named Tone IRL, he, Willie, and a few friends had a fun day streaming while driving, shopping, and doing other activities around the house.
So they were pioneers of IRL streaming, because this is back in the day, low key.
On stream, nothing suspicious can be seen. However, in moments when Willie was off camera, it was told that members at the house began to encourage Willie to drink alcohol.
Okay.
While he was no stranger to drinking, he did inform them he was on medication and wouldn't be able to drink much while he was still on them.
Okay.
Despite
So what?
this, however, he was continuously fed drinks, and as he got more drunk, his judgment would be compromised.
Oh my
leading him to
gosh,
drink
man.
more and more until he could barely function.
Holy, and he's on meds, right? So it's gonna make a weird concoction and mess up his brain, right?
The state of Willie was then captured on stream, and any competent viewer would be able to tell that something was wrong.
Yeah.
Willie looked way too drunk, being unable to finish a complete sentence and required the use of the wall behind him to stand. It's clear at this moment that help should have been called.
Right.
However, instead of assisting Willie, members on stream began to toy with him. They repeatedly slapped his face and laughed at how drunk
hell
he
no.
was. And after a terrifying fall to the ground, the group continued to prank Willie.
Are we? Yo, it's like the people think that just because it's on stream, like it's all just an act. Like at some point the camera's gotta turn off and you have to live your life. I understand trying to like be in front of the camera and act up, you know, entertain the viewers. But brother, past the camera, your friend is on the ground unconscious because he's drunk and off meds, cross-faded. Help the man, and these are his so-called friends.
Willie. Hello, I am Willie. I stole back from Blade. Blah, 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 blah.
Dude, the fact that he even fell back, like he could have hit his head, I don't know. You gotta check on him for that alone, not even just being drunk.
Instead of worrying for his health or a possible concussion, the group began to draw clown makeup all over his face
Oh, hell no, bro.
and laugh together at this disgusting gag that they called a joke.
It's not funny at all.
They even entertained the idea of rolling his body down a stairwell when a viewer offered to give them $1,000.
Your best friends, by the way, POV, your closest homies that you should have switched up on from back in the day. Do you all not have any situational awareness?
To do so.
Be the content king forever. I have a 1,000 to roll Willie down the stairs. You could be the content king forever.
Hell no, bro.
1,000
And you who donated are lame as hell.
roll Willie down the stairs.
Hold on.
You could be the king.
If you send it first, I'll do it. I mean, I'm thinking about it. I don't think it'll kill him. He's drunk. He's limp. He'll brace his own fall. $1,000 dono?
It's not funny, bro. This is actually sick. This is disgusting,
The
bro.
entire thing is just sick.
All right, dude, you can't just steal my phrases like that, though. Hold on now.
After getting their laughs off, they decided to take the situation more seriously, and they soon saw it was a lot more drastic than they initially thought. He began to cough up fluids, and they initially called an ambulance. However, after thinking the situation was taken care of, proceeded to cancel the ambulance and would only call them again when a viewer guilt-tripped Tone.
Are you serious? What do you mean it was taking too long? What does that even mean? You're gonna be at this house anyways. Not like you have anything else to do. You're streaming. It doesn't make any sense.
The paramedics arrived, and even this wasn't enough to encourage Tone to turn off the stream.
Okay.
Anything for the clip, bro.
This is part of it.
Yeah, I turned it on. I'll show you. It was turned off. Look.
Anything for the clip, man. Y'all are crazy, bro. Creators these days.
He recorded them bringing Willie into the ambulance and only ended the stream about 30 minutes after they left.
I just beat my fucking stream record again. 2 days in a row.
We don't care, bro. You're lame. We don't care.
1,300 a day.
Yo, shut up, bro. We don't care. We don't
Let's
care.
fucking go,
We don't
boys.
care, bro.
I fucking love y'all, man. Thank you so much for all the support.
In the days that followed, it was reported that Willie would actually recover in the
Okay.
hospital. His girlfriend was found saying that she visited him and he was doing well, even watching streams in the ICU.
Okay.
However, after apparently giving Willie a drug he shouldn't have had, his girlfriend will be banned from the hospital and Willie would pass away only a few days later.
A man literally recovering in the ICU and you give him drugs he's not supposed to be on? Did she get arrested for this? Please tell me.
My thoughts and prayers go out to Willie and his family during this terrible
Bro,
tragedy.
rest in peace, Willie, bro. That's actually crazy.
In January of 1998, a man by the name of Nasubi won a contest to participate in a game show called Susunu Denpa Shohen. This game show required contestants to complete an endurance challenge for the chance for fame and a large sum of money.
Okay.
Nasubi, being a struggling comedian at the time, found this to be the perfect opportunity to both soothe the financial struggle and get an appearance on television to help accelerate his comedy career.
Okay.
On paper, there was no downside to Nasubi participating in this game show. However, he had no idea how drastically his life was about to change.
So what's the show?
The endurance challenge was very simple. Nasubi was placed in a very small room where there was nothing but a table, pens, envelopes, and a large catalog of popular magazines. He was immediately instructed to be stripped of anything he had, including his clothes, and was informed of the rules to the game.
Which is?
Nasubi needed to enter various sweepstakes found in the magazines in an attempt to win various prizes.
Okay.
With the exception of water, he would only be able to live off the prizes he won. This means that if Nasubi wanted to eat, he needed to win a
Wait, is he butt naked right now? What is the point of the show?
With each prize that Nasubi won, the monetary value of all his winnings would be tracked, and Nasubi would only be able to leave once he acquired 1 million yen worth of prizes.
Okay.
If you've ever entered a raffle, you can start to imagine how time-consuming this task would take. Nasubi had no idea what he was entering, and what's worse, the cruelty that he endured for the sake of the showrunner's profits was live-streamed to the public, showing the entire—
Genuinely, like, what is the point of this, though? I don't get it. Like, what's in it for him? Do the people, like, hosting the show not feel like this is disgusting? And the people watching the show also don't feel like this is disgusting? And how are they airing this on television? It's a dude butt naked looking at a magazine.
man was tortured for the sake of public television. It didn't take long to see the drastic nature of this challenge. The first month, Nasubi entered almost 6,000 sweepstakes
Month?
and barely won any of them. He pretty much starved his first week until he finally won 12 pots of fiber jelly, to which
What?
he devoured almost immediately. Over the course of the following months, Nasubi would start to win more prizes.
Bro.
Some would offer substantial value, while others, not so much. Besides
They
the
gave him a freaking monetary stationary exercise bike? What is he gonna do with that? He has no food.
progression towards his 1 million yen goal. Despite the cruel environment he was placed in, Nasubi would always seem grateful. He would cheer and dance for the camera whenever he won a prize, and at one point, after winning a tent, would take his newfound shelter down as it removed critical content that aided to the show's ratings. After about 6 months and 35,000 entries,
Oh my God, bro.
Nasubi accumulated just about 500,000
They
yen.
put this man in a box for 6 months straight. Yo, this is so inhumane, bro.
Barely 50% of the way to his final goal. During this time, Nasubi won some important prizes for his health. including a toothbrush and toothpaste, something he hadn't used in over 3 months. However, it wouldn't be long before Nasubi hit a dry spell. Suddenly, prizes stopped appearing at his front door. And the worst of it, he went a whole week without a single win.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Consuming all of the food he had stored throughout his time during the challenge.
Did he die?
Nasubi slowly began to starve, and the showrunners were conflicted.
Conflicted? What do you mean conflicted? Conflicted about what? End it, bro.
End or compromise the integrity of the show. So instead of meeting Nasubi's basic needs, they relocated him to a new location, hoping it would bring him good luck. Luckily for them,
Yo. All the luck in the world is not gonna put food on his freaking table, bro. Give this man some food. Give him his $1 million and carry on, bro. I don't know.
during the coming months, Nasubi won some high-valued prizes, such as a PlayStation, a set of tires, and 10,000 yen.
High value?
These proved
Bro, those are not valuable to him besides the yen.
almost no use for survival. However, they did greatly boost Nasubi's progression towards his 1 million yen goal. And after 335 days of isolation, Nasubi finally completed his challenge and was ready to escape the prison he resided in for almost an entire year.
So was he good?
At least he would hope. The showrunners weren't quite ready to end this challenge just yet. Susunu Denpa Shohen quickly became one of the highest rated game shows due to Nasubi's perseverance and charismatic attitude.
17 million people watched this literally live torture and nobody thought this is abnormal.
Everybody wanted him to win. However, no one wanted it to end. That's why on his congratulatory day, when Nasubi was rewarded with a trip to a carnival, he would be blindfolded and taken to a new location.
And he's doing it again?
Instead of being brought back home where he was expecting, he was introduced to another room, stocked with the same set of magazines and envelopes.
I know his brain is spiraling right now. He's probably like, dude, he did not sign up for this. He signed up for it once. Now he's forced to be tortured like a circus clown in an act.
Ready to be sent out to various sweepstakes. In order to keep the show running just a little longer, the producers said that Nasubi was now required to win enough sweepstakes to earn a flight ticket back to his hometown.
No, bro.
A challenge that was not initially planned in the original concept of the show. Although this
I don't care, bro. I'm walking home. I'm finding my way, bro. You're not putting me through this. With my 1 million yen, fine, I'll buy a plane ticket, bro.
objective was a lot easier than the last, Nasubi looked like a shell of a man. Defeated, but still hopeful, he managed to earn enough yen for a flight ticket after only 2 months.
Okay.
However, the producers then required him to earn enough yen to upgrade his ticket to business class.
Are we dead ass?
After Nasubi quickly reached this goal by winning a set of rare tea leaves, he was then required to earn enough yen to upgrade that ticket to first class.
Why? What if I don't want to fly first class, bro? What if I don't want to? Then what? What are you gonna do? Huh? The hell?
It truly was hard to tell if this torture would ever end, and at this point, no additional punishment was out of possibility. After upgrading to first class, Nasubi was finally taken on a flight back to Tokyo, where he was blindfolded and yet again placed in another room.
Are we serious?
With no instructions yet given, Nasubi almost immediately removed his clothes.
Yeah, because he knows by now.
After over a year of being naked, clothes just seemed unnatural. He was already prepared to spend the next couple of months in this small room. However, luckily for Nasubi, this was one last cruel joke, as he was truly finished. Outside of this small room was a large audience, ready to surprise Nasubi for his well-fought victory.
Okay.
The walls collapsed, and Nasubi watched in awe.
And then they embarrassed him for a final time. Okay, yeah. In front of a live audience, you see me all soft, bro? That's enough for me to want to end it all, bro. I'm gonna be scarred for life.
It's cheered.
Cruel and unusual punishment, bro. What is this, man?
His
Genuinely.
reaction wasn't one of excitement, but instead shock.
Yeah, duh.
He stared at the audience in disbelief, never sure if this torture was truly over.
And then they're coming at him, bro. I would think I'm like schizophrenic by now. I'd be like, bro, is my brain operating? Am I in the middle of a stage, live audience? Or people coming towards me? Am I just imagining this?
The look on his face almost seemed terrified.
Yeah.
Being introduced back to society after 15 months was frightening, a terror that Nasubi was unsure he would ever see. However, to his relief, the challenge was truly over.
Okay. So is he alright?
Nasubi had won.
Is he okay? Now?
Throughout the time of this challenge, Nasubi entered almost 75,000 sweepstakes. He survived on hard rice and dog food, only spoiling himself on lucky delicacies worn at the hands of market magazines. Although voluntary, Nasubi was borderline tortured, forced to endure psychological pain at the promise of fame and fortune. Susumu Denpa Shohen would be cancelled years later, as its unethical nature became more apparent and the morality of the show would face harsh criticism.
It's crazy.
I'm just thankful that Nasubi left this challenge with no lasting injuries or health risks.
True. Damn, I'm surprised he didn't, bro. They're bound to go like psychologically insane. But that's gonna do it for today's video. That was disturbing things that have been done to people on stream. That last one was pretty insane, bro. Japan, they had some crazy stuff going on. I don't know, bro. And bro, if y'all didn't know, most of you guys should know this by now, but maybe you don't. I'm Japanese, bro. 50%. Learning about the older stuff that's like weird definitely like hits different, bro. But that's gonna do it for today's video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord link in the description. Sub to the main channel in the description, sub to this channel as well. Follow the IG also in the description. With that being said, have a great rest of your day. It's Love Hello. I love you, and I'm out.